Over the last half a decade, we've seen medium format become more accessible. Marginally so, but still, it's more accessible. The Hasselblad mirrorless line and the Fuji GFX have brought medium format to the higher end of the prosumer market and the lower end of the professional market. And if you're looking for a slight upgrade in image quality from modern full frame digital, then you're in luck, because that's what they offer. What they don't offer is a significant sensor size increase. They are not analogous to medium format film. They are slightly smaller than that. I would say that they are full frame plus, just to make myself feel better, because one of the cameras that I use is the Hasselblad H2 with a P25 back. It gives you basically a 1.1 times crop of the size of 645 film. You're truly looking at something that has parity with medium format film. I also use a Sony a7R III, which is a pretty fantastic photo camera for the price. It has a good balance of file size to resolution. I don't think I need more than 40 odd megapixels. I'm realizing at this point that I've kind of fucked up again, because I can't show you any color in this, because these limited edition notebooks are not released yet, and they are limited edition, and I don't want to spoil the drop. So sorry for it being in black and white. What I thought I'd do today is just play around with both these cameras on a shoot that is making me money. I know I'm wandering around a house that isn't mine in my bare feet, but I am a professional. And so I was using the Hasselblad with the 50mm and the 150mm lens. And I was using the 24-105 on the Sony. I was using the Godox AD600 flash. And I was just building this sort of festive scene around a fireplace. That's the brief. I really, really like the image that comes out of the Hasselblad Phase 1, because I can only say probably because of vibes. Because I don't think if you showed me two images that weren't side by side, I'd be able to tell you which was which. Side by side, I would pick it out most times. But if you're like this shoot, I'm going for a specific look. I'm going for a look that has a little bit of depth of field. So I'm dialing in the depth of field when I'm thinking of shooting. And so that gets taken out of the equation. The aperture value will be different for both, but the actual look of it won't be. And that's not to say you don't end up with a different image, because I think you do. I think there's a much more pleasing look to the images from phase 1. And I don't really know what the difference is. The main differences really come from the user experience. Capture One is designed to work with the Phase 1 backs. That is the same company. But that being said, the Sony works incredibly well with... It works better than any other camera I've ever used. I've used the R5 quite a bit with Capture One. The Sony works even better than that. It will charge whilst it's tethered. It's quick. It connects instantly. It doesn't ever drop for me. It's perfect. But I still think that Canon images look too punchy. The Sony images look aggressively digital. And you can smooth this out. Once you start editing, you can happily smooth this stuff out. But the Hasselblad Phase 1 combo that I've got here just delivers just straight away. You take the picture, you look at it on the screen, and if you've got the exposure right and you've got the focus right, it just looks how I want it to look. It looks how I feel like I see it in real life. But it doesn't make a difference. Other than vibes, it doesn't make a difference. But the user experience, the user experience of looking through an actual viewfinder is sometimes the thing that I want. And sometimes it's the most frustrating thing in the world. Not being able to see live view is a big downside of these CCD sensors. Even if they do have live view, it doesn't work. I mean, it technically it does, but it just isn't like what you get from the Sony or the Canon or whatever, the modern mirrorless cameras. But then you take the shot, you see what it looks like, and everything's good. The Sony's faster, the Sony's more convenient, but I cannot part with the Hasselblad. Right, that's it. Thank you for watching or listening to me chat on. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.